Welcome to another RIVAGE PM vlog, where I'm going to show you the key new features and functions included in version 6. It's been a while since the previous vlogs, so I'm pleased to have some more good news for you. And this upgrade is of course for all sizes of RIVAGE PM consoles and DSP engines, so nobody needs to miss out. A lot of the changes are found in the System Setup menu, so we'll go there later. But let's start in the audio channel strip. There are new options in Dynamics 2 for input channels and Dynamics 1 for outputs. Here we can now find the FET limiter and diode bridge comp. These are accurate emulations of classic characterful compression devices and can also be found in the new DM7 series of mixers. Notice the FET limiter's ratio includes an all setting for an exaggerated crush sound. There's an in to out link for easy adjustment, and see, all dynamics now include a mix balance control for quick parallel processing. Having them in the channel strip makes it quicker and easier to bring such character to your sound, while saving the plug-in resources for other items such as the gorgeous Bricasti and Eventide reverbs, the Rupert Neve Designs Master Bus Processor, or the really rather useful Dance Dynamic Noise Suppressor. However, there is another excellent new plugin with the version 6 upgrade. It's called Interphase. This is brilliant at aligning two channels used for the same instrument, such as snare drum top and bottom, or kick drum in and out, or bass guitar DI and mic. You can use it in a corrective manner or use it as a creative tool. Insert it in the channel nearest the source and select the second channel as a key in. Capture the transient waveform. Make sure its full amplitude range is visible, and then touch Align to find the best match for delay and polarity. You're free to make manual adjustments to taste using the All Pass filter. And note that you can alter the phase for higher frequencies rather than lower, or vice versa with the polarity enabled. And by the way, all plugin parameters can now be edited by dragging your finger across the screen. Most intuitive with the GUI of Dance and the SP2016, as they include sliders on the screen. Now let's move to an output channel. Notice that the selected channel view for mix, matrix and stereo buses now includes a phase reverse switch. Handy for sending sound to certain subwoofers for creating a cardioid pattern, for example. And now for a broadcast-friendly function. Looking at the to stereo parameter page, notice the pan nominal position. This is a global setting for all channels sending to the main stereo buses, and it's most useful where many stereo inputs are used. With this disabled, panning a stereo channel left and right would increase the levels by 3 dB to keep the perceived loudness of the separated sides the same as if it was mono. However, enabling LR nominal brings the hard pan levels back to 0 dB, while the center is set to -3, allowing the system to be calibrated for stereo inputs rather than mono. Let's return to the setup menu and dive deep into Dante. Take a look at the new devices that are supported and can be mounted for on-screen patching. DM7 and DM7 Compact Digital Mixer Series, the DME7 signal processor, and the wonderful little DM3 digital mixing console, which also allows remote control of its 16 mic preamps. It can be used as a keyboard mixer and an I/O unit. Back to the setup menu. And I hope you like how the bus setup is now shown within boundaries to indicate that its settings are included in scene memories, while preferences and user-defined settings are not. Intuitive enough. But what about custom fader banks? This has caused difficulty for some people changing from Yamaha's CL series because those consoles only had a few custom layers which would change scene by scene. But with RIVAGE PM series, until now, we provided loads of extra custom layers that were not changed by scenes, though you could recall specific layers with each scene. The former scene-based method was liked by operators of theatre shows and other regularly repeating events, while the user setup-based method is helpful for installed systems that have multiple operators, each requiring different preferences. Well, now you can select either mode to suit your workflow. Open the custom fader window and select the mode. User setup mode will exclude the custom layers from scenes, while scene mode will include them. Yes, all 30 layers across the 3 fader banks. Once you've changed the mode, see the GUI is modified to reflect the situation. Assigning faders to layers, copy and paste is the same procedure as before. But note the library at the top. This stores all the assignments of the 6 layers in a bank. If you want to swap the custom fader mode after programming, then use the library to store them. Then change the mode and recall the banks into the new mode. You can use global paste to copy custom layers to multiple scenes. Use recall safe to stop the layers from changing, or apply a focus to stop the recall of certain layers in specific scenes. It's so flexible now. There's one more feature I want to show you in the system setup, and it's a big one. So look out for another couple of videos of all about it. It's called Genius.lab, and it allows you to program and run a huge range of macros. That is, create your own triggers and actions to form customized shortcuts for almost any functions you like. Even chains of functions to speed up your workflow. Genius.lab allows you to create literally thousands of procedures, each with multiple triggers, conditions, and actions. Your imagination is the main limitation here. RIVAGE PM10 and PM7 consoles have a function key on the channel strip. Genius.lab allows you to assign a different function for each channel. If you want the monitor output to mute when pushing up certain faders, Genius.lab is the place to program it. If you want one user-defined key to quickly switch the input of multiple channels from A to B, Genius.lab can do it. If you want to link the control of a whole drum kit's worth of noise gates for hitting them with brushes or sticks, Genius.lab is there for you. To release Q when a fader is pushed up, use Genius.lab. In another video, I'll show you how to get started with it and provide some more examples. It's not so difficult, as it can capture all the operations as you perform them. I'm sure you're going to like exploring the possibilities, and I look forward to hearing about the genius new operations that get dreamed up. Thanks for watching, and please enjoy the upgrade to version 6. It's free of charge. Why not download the RIVAGE PM editor and check it on your computer first?